everyone, and today I'm going to be doing a video, and that intro is literally so repetitive. So today guys, I'm going to be doing a video on loads of new makeup that I've got recently. I think it's all high-end makeup apart from one brand, which you could say maybe is high-end, but if you think about it by each individual product, it's not really as expensive as high-end. But I've just been gathering so much makeup over the past few weeks recently, and I've been loving everything, and I've just been so into makeup recently, so I'm just going to get started real quick. And if you didn't see my last video, I made like a little update on why I haven't really been on YouTube for the past week, and I will leave a link to it in the below bar just so none of you guys are wondering why I've just appeared randomly after a week and haven't explained anything. So I will leave a link to the little update video down below if you haven't already seen that. So now I'm just going to get started with all the makeup, and again I will have all the links and stuff down below. So the first two things I got are from TooFaced, and these are the new TooFaced Soulmates Blushing Bronzer kind of compact little things, and I got this one in Ross and Rachel from Friends, and then I also got this one in Carrie and Big, and this one has been my favourite so far. As you can tell, it's like a nice coral colour, and if you like the look of these, I'd recommend getting them soon because they are limited edition. This is what they look like. As you can tell, they're in like this heart shape, and they're actually quite big, like they're really big. As you can tell, it just has the bronzer around the outside and then the blush in here, and I love this blush. It's like my new favourite kind of colour of blush. It's like a neon orangey peachy shade. It's really nice, but then even when you swirl your brush in like amongst these two shades and then just apply it as like a normal bronzer, it gives such a gorgeous colour. So this is what this one looks like, and then this one in Ross and Rachel is basically the same, only it has a pink bit here, and also this blush is really nice. It's like a really nice kind of blue toned pink colour, but this is what this one looks like. As you can tell, it just has the same kind of bronzer but then a different blush colour. So also from TooFaced, I got the Too Faced Melted Liquefied Long Wearing Lipstick in the shade Melted Jelly Donut, and this is my fourth one of these. I really like them. They're similar to the Anastasia ones, only these ones are literally feel like a lipstick, whereas the Anastasia ones kind of feel more smooth and they feel like a different category. Like they don't feel like a lipstick, whereas these ones really do feel like a melted lipstick. As you can tell, this one's just a really kind of vibrant fuchsia pink colour, which is really nice, and I love how the packaging kind of coordinates with what the actual colour looks like. It's really good and it's really easy to find in your collection too, so I really love this here too. From Smashbox, I got the Photo Finish Hydrating Foundation Primer, and I wanted to try this one because I have tried the Photo Finish Photo Ready Primer, I think it's called, but it's really silicone-y and I don't really like it that much. So I wanted to try a primer which is really kind of hydrating and makes my skin really glowy before applying any foundation, because when I apply like silicone primers, it seems to really mattify my skin and I don't really like that look, so I like something which is really hydrating and dewy. And so far I really like this. It just looks like this, and it's like a gel formula, as you can tell. It does really So then from Anastasia Beverly Hills, I got the contour kit. My other one's kind of starting to get a little bit grubby, and I know I'm going to hit pan on a few of the colours soon, so I just wanted to back myself up on that one. It has some of the contour colours, and the banana colour, kind of like a more pinky toned one, and then also the highlight shade. So I haven't actually used this one yet, but I will be using it soon because my other one is slowly running done, so can't wait to use this one. So the next product I got is from Tarte, and it is the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and I got mine in the shade Medium Tan Honey, which is for medium to tan skins with peach undertones. I've actually got two more of these, but they're really light, and they really seem to like kind of like lighten up my foundation, so I wanted to get one that is darker to kind of set my foundation but also kind of give a little bit of coverage too. So I decided to pick this up. I haven't tried this colour yet and I haven't looked at the shade yet, so hopefully it's okay, but by looking inside it looks like a really good match, so hopefully it works. So recently I got a bunch of Makeup Geek stuff sent to me, and first of all I want to talk about the palette they sent me out. This is the Z palette, which looks like this, and then you open it up and it basically just has like a big blank bit here, and then it's magnetic, so you can put each and every one of your little individual pan eyeshadows into it because it's magnetic, so they just stick in, and as you can tell they all stick in really nicely. So apart from these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eyeshadows here, the rest of these are from Makeup Geek, and they sent me out some of their foil finish eyeshadows, which are these ones along the top, and they're the most pigmented eyeshadows that I've ever tried. I'm definitely going to be doing a video about them soon. They're so good. And then they also sent me out some of their regular eyeshadows as well, and they're really good. The hype is definitely real because I always see loads of people raving about these types of eyeshadows, and they are really good and really blendable. So I got their foil finish ones and then some of their regular ones, and then I also got another Z palette with some of their matte shades, so I wanted to put some of their matte shades in, but then I also have this kind of little foil finish eyeshadow here as well, which didn't fit in that palette, so I just decided to stick it in here. But one of my favourites is this one called Peach Smoothie, which is a really nice colour for in the crease, which is this one. And then I also like this one here, to kind of deepen up look, which is called Cocoa Bear. It's like the colours are phenomenal, and I cannot wait to do a video on these. And then as for these colours here, these are from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I also got a bunch of those eyeshadows, which again, They're so good, but I think they look a little bit bigger than the Makeup Geek ones. I think they are a little bit bigger, but they are really good as well, so I got a few of them ones. And then also from Anastasia, they sent me out a few of their blank palettes to put more of their eyeshadows in, so I kind of kept it kind of on the neutral side, this one. So there's a few matte colours here, and then there's also a few shimmers. This one here called Orange Soda, I think it's called, is also really similar to Peach Smoothie if you can't get your hands on either of those, but they're really, really nice. I don't really like these palettes as much because you've obviously got this big bit of empty space here which could be obviously used for more eyeshadows, but I do like how these look really clean and sleek too, so I got those eyeshadows. And then I also got these ones from Anastasia too, which are similar to the Makeup Geek foil finish, only these ones are the metallic finish, I think. I'm not too sure what finish these are, but they're really highly pigmented, and as you can tell, I've been loving this palette, these colours, so much because I've been using them like crazy. So I got those two palettes as well, but you actually make these up yourself. Like, you buy whatever eyeshadows you want and then you buy the palettes separately. So I didn't. These palettes don't come like pre-made like this. I picked these colours and then put them into the palette myself, so yeah. I also have a few spare eyeshadows here which actually didn't fit into the palette, so I need to buy another C palette just to kind of put all my spares in. But I have this one in Utopia, which is like a dark purpley colour. You can't really see through the like plastic things, but I also got this one in metallic, which is like a olivey kind of mustardy colour. I also got this one in Electro, which is like a purpley colour, and then I also got this one in Dragonfly, which is a kind of purpley navy blue colour with kind of like turquoise shimmer through it. So these are just some spares, so as I said, I will have to get a kind of new palette just to put these in. So the next thing I got is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Contour Palette, and I've been loving kind of contour palettes recently and like contouring with matte kind of colours and then highlighting and stuff. And I've been loving the Smashbox one as well as my Anastasia one, but I wanted to try a new one just to see what any other kind of brands would be like. I really love this bronzer because it's really kind of on the red side, so it really does kind of give you like a natural glow to the skin. I really like kind of like the shade of this bronzer. I also really like the highlight. It's really similar to the NARS Albatross and also Becca's Moonstone highlight. It's basically identical to that, and then also the blush is a really nice kind of dusky pink too. So I got this, and so far I really like this one. So the next product I got is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Perfect Brow Pencil in Taupe. I actually got two of these, but one of them is actually in my kit right now because I was using it yesterday or the day before on a bridal party, which was so fun. So I actually have two of these, as I said, but I really love these. They're really good. Also from TooFaced, I got a backup of my favourite bronzer, which is the TooFaced Chocolate Soleil, and this is the medium deep matte bronzer. I also really love the milk chocolate, which I use to set my whole face, and then I also like to use this one for contouring and also bronzing up my skin too. So also from Tarte, I got 3 of their Amazonian Clay Butter Lipsticks, and I love these because when you're working on people who have like dry lips, I think these lipsticks are ideal because they're basically like a really nourishing lip balm, but then also have like the pigment of a lipstick. So I think these are so good, and I genuinely like them myself too. So I got this one in the shade Poppy, which to me looks like a nice kind of red pink colour, and I love the packaging. They're like little cardboard packaging, and yeah, this one is like a reddy pink colour. As you can tell, they're super glossy and they're really highly shiny and really highly pigmented too. So I got that one in Poppy. I also got this one in Watermelon, which is like a pinky colour. Basically it's like a really nice everyday really pink colour. It doesn't really resemble what's on the top, as you can tell. It looks more like watermelon colour actually in the tube of the lipstick, and they also have a really nice minty scent too, which is really soothing on the lips. So that is the shade Watermelon right here. And then I also got this one in Golden Pink, which is just a really light kind of everyday pink colour, and the packaging of this one is so nice. As you can tell, it's just a really nice everyday pink shade, and this one is a little bit sheer than the rest of them, but other than that it's still really hydrating and glossy looking, so I really like this one too. So recently I got my hands on 2 palettes which I have been meaning to get for the longest time, and I've been literally envying over people who've had these because they look phenomenal and I've just wanted them so much. So finally I have them now, and I cannot wait to do videos about them. Like, all this makeup I haven't even featured in a proper video yet, so I'm going to have so many videos to come featuring all this makeup, which I'm so excited about. So the first one is the TooFaced Semi Sweet Chocolate Bar palette, and the original chocolate bar palette is one of my favourite palettes, and the fact that they came out with a second one which has just as beautiful colours really intrigued me. So it basically comes with a range of matte shades and also some shimmers too, and that is an overview of the colours. So far I really like this, and I think I will continue to like it. I really love it, and again, The smell is phenomenal. I also got the second edition of the Smashbox Full Exposure palette, which is called the Smashbox Double Exposure, which comes with a range of different colours. I really like this one better than the first Smashbox Full Exposure because the shimmer shades weren't that great and neither were the mattes. But this one seems to be a lot better and really nice. I really love this colour here, this one here, which is called, what's this one called? Quartz, I think. It's really similar to the MAC Melon pigment. And the matte shades are really nice too, and if you wet these eyeshadows, they turn into different eyeshadows. It comes with like a little piece of paper which kind of gives you some information about that. But again, I will do a more in-depth video about this if you're interested in it. Also from Tarte, I got the Tarte High Performance Naturals Park Avenue Princess Amazonian Clay Matte Waterproof Bronzer. And this really intrigued me by the fact that it was matte and also waterproof. And look how gorgeous the packaging is. It's kind of like a little leather packaging. It's like material, and then you open it up and then you've got the bronzer. It's pretty much the same shade as the bronzer. I think it actually is the same colour as the bronzer which I shown in the little Tarte palette just a minute ago. But I really like it. So I also have 4 pigments from Makeup Geek, and these are like my new favourite obsessions. Like, I thought the MAC pigments were good, but these are even better, and for the price I'd highly recommend them. So they come in little boxes like this, and I love the design of the Makeup Geek products. They're so nice. So they just come in little boxes like this, and they literally have the most perfect size, because in MAC you get like the big size and there's no way you could possibly ever go through that in a lifetime. I know you can get small ones, but not every MAC stocks them, so I think this is the most perfect size ever. So I got this shade in Kryptonite, which is like a shimmery kind of khaki green colour, if you can see. I will do close-ups in other videos because I am going to feature these in other videos soon, so look out for that. I got this one, which is one of my favourites, in the shade Afterglow, and I'll just do a quick swatch of this one. It's a really nice shimmery colour which would be so pretty in the inner corner, and then also as like a face highlight too. If you can see, this is a swatch, but as you can tell, it's just a really nice shimmery champagne colour. I also got this one in Insomnia, and this is basically like 100% dupe for the MAC Blue Brown pigment, and I'm so excited I've got this now because I was literally so close to buying the MAC Blue Brown pigment, but now I'm not because this is basically identical to it. So I'll just do a quick swatch to show you guys. As you can tell on my finger, it just looks identical. That's basically like the tiniest bit ever. As you can tell, it's got those kind of like bluey green reflex through it, and also like the brown too. So if you're looking for a dupe for the MAC Blue Brown pigment, I'd recommend this pigment from Makeup Geek called Insomnia. And finally, the last one I got is in the shade Birthday Wish, which I'm not too sure the colour on this one. It's basically like a goldeny kind of fleshy nude pinky colour. That's the colour of it here. As you can tell, it's like a nudie pink, champagne pink kind of shade. It's really unique, and again, I'm super excited to feature these all in a video. I'm so excited. So the next lipstick I got is from Lime Crime, and this is in the shade Babette, and I've been wanting this so long. I've got a few Lime Crime lipsticks already. I've got Coquette, which I really like, but I really wanted Babette because it's more of like a neutral pink, and this is what the colour looks like. I actually got this off a different website, which I will leave a link to down below. They feature clothes as well, which I did get some clothes too, but I decided to feature this in the makeup video because obviously it's a makeup item, so I will have a clothing haul coming up soon too. But it's just a really nice kind of flesh toned pink colour, really nice for everyday wear, and I really like it, and the packaging is amazing. From Anastasia Beverly Hills, I backed up on my all-time favourite eyebrow product, which I know I did say was the Brow Wiz, but this is like my holy grail, which I will always use and love. They are the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomades, and I got my favourite shades, which are Blonde and Taupe, and these match my brows so well, and these are just backups, so I'm just going to keep them in their boxes until my other ones go completely done, and then I've got little backups, so I really love these. So from Smashbox, I got a darker shade of a foundation that I've been trying out because the other shade that I did have was too light, so I wanted to get a darker version, which is in the shade 2.3, and this is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. It comes in a box like this, and then this is what it looks like. It comes in a black bottle like this, and as you can tell, it looks pretty dark, but it actually really does match my fake tan when it all matches in. So it just comes in a bottle like this, and I really do like this foundation. It lasts for the longest time and gives kind of like a satiny finish, not so much matte and not so much dewy, but it is really good and it stays on for the longest time, so I've really been liking this. From Feel Unique, I got this Laura Geller Baked Eyeshadow, and these come with 5 shades with a brush, and it is in the shade The Wearables. And look how cute the box is. It's like a really hot pink, and then it comes with white and then like the logo and stuff, and I love Laura Geller eyeshadows. My granny always uses them, and I always like go up into her makeup and try them out, and they're really pigmented tinted. This is what the palette looks like. It's just a black palette and it says baked eyeshadow palette with double-ended shadow liner brush. And I have used this already, so that's why it's kind of a little bit messy, and they are baked eyeshadow, so they're really shimmery. This is what the colours look like. They're basically all my colours I love. I love this one here, which is called Mulberry, which is a really nice kind of cranberry purpley colour, and then also the shimmer shades are also phenomenal, and the brush is actually really good as well for once, because you know the way with palettes sometimes you get like the little brushes and they're really crap, but this brush is actually really good. It's kind of got like an angled side and then also a little fluffy shader side too. I'm literally so warm right now because I'm talking like 100 miles per hour and I want to get through all this stuff because there's so much and there's still quite a bit of stuff to show you guys, and I'm sweating and I'm so excited, and all this makeup is just making me go crazy. The next product I got is the Too Faced Better Than False Lashes Extreme, and I think they have this mascara out already, but it came in like this little duo, and it comes like in the package like this, and then you open it up and it looks so cute. So it comes with a Better Than False Lashes Extreme mascara and then also Better Than False Lashes Extreme lash extension fibers. So if you want to see a first impression in this, just let me know, because I love trying out new things like this just to see if they actually do work. So if you guys want to see a first impression, just let me know down in the comments. I also got another one of the Smashbox Photo Finish primers in the luminizing one, and I really want this one as well because, as I said, the Photo Finish one that I already have, the one that everyone loves, I don't really like it because it just really mattifies my skin and it really dries it out. So I wanted to get a primer which was going to still make my skin look dewy but also hydrated as well. So I got this one and it works so well so far, but it still does have that kind of silicone-y feel to it, but actually this one has kind of more kind of shimmers to it, and it does make your skin look kind of more luminous. So I suppose that's a plus, because my other Photo Finish one just completely mattifies my skin and I don't like it whatsoever, but I do like this one a little bit better, even though it does feel a little bit kind of chalky and silicone-y, but I do like the fact that it's luminizing too. Whoa, that was a mouthful. From Tarte, I also stocked up on my favourite kind of Tarte eyebrow products, which are the Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Mousse, and I have that on my eyebrows today if you're wondering. I got the shade Ash Blonde, which is just a kind of light brown colour, and then I also got one in Rich Brown too, and they also come with little brushes as well, which are actually really good as well. So I love these. The other day I got the cutest ever package from Too Faced. It came with the Better Than Sex mascara, also with a little Too Faced Better Than Sex sweethearts, like little sweetie things, and it was for Valentine's Day, and I love this mascara. It's really good for volume. But the way I like to use it is I like to put on my regular mascara first and then wait until that's kind of tacky and then put that on, and it also makes my lashes look really thick and volumized. So I'm not going to open this one yet until my other one's done, but I do really like this, and like the way this package came all wrapped up nicely, and I uploaded a picture of it onto my Instagram, and there's all little like hearts falling everywhere because it came in like all different wee hearts and stuff. It was the cutest thing ever. Okay, so I'm nearly done. I literally only have a few things left, and it's so weird to see the bottom of this box because all this stuff has literally been gathering for the longest time, and holy crap, I'm so out of breath. Okay, so also from Makeup Geek, I got the Makeup Geek Vegas collection, and it came in like a little pink box like this, and I think this is the Vegas Lights palette. Yes, it's the Vegas Lights palette from Makeup Geek, and it comes with 6 eyeshadows, and these eyeshadows are literally so unique. I have no eyeshadows kind of along these lines. It comes with a few matte colours, a few shimmery colours. I love this colour here called Sin City, which is like an orangey kind of colour, and then I also love this one called Roulette, which is similar to the colour I'm wearing today, and then also this one, which is like a brown with some shimmer through it. So again, I'll be doing loads of videos featuring this kind of palette. So yeah, I forgot to mention this, and this is also one of their clay waterproof brow mousses, and I also got this one in taupe, which is the colour I'm actually wearing today. So if you're interested in the colour that I'm wearing in my brows today, it is this, and it's in the shade taupe. So from Smashbox, I got one of their Always Sharp lip liners, and this one is in the shade Sherbet, which is just a really nice pretty pink colour, and I love these because they're always sharp, hence the name. Like there's like a little sharpener kind of thing like up the lid, and so when you like twist the lid, it like sharpens it for you, so all the time you never have to sharpen it. It's the like most coolest idea ever. Also from Tarte, I got quite a lot of Tarte stuff, but these, I think I've actually got one more Tarte thing to show you apart from these two. So I got the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof 12-Hour Concealers. I got my favourite shade, which is Fair Light, which is just a light colour. This is so good for blemishes, I swear. It's like the highest coverage thing ever, and it comes in a little stick form, and I haven't tried it under my eyes, so I will let you guys know how it works. And then I also got the one in the shade Tan for contouring with and kind of bronzing up my skin too, so it's just a little bit darker, so I think this would give like a really nice natural contour to the skin. I think it would look so pretty, so I got those two. And the last thing I got from Tarte is the Tarte High Performance Naturals Heartlit Amazonian Clay Waterproof Blush in the shade Celebrated. And this came from their spring collection, so this is limited edition. But I love how the packaging like resembles the colour inside, because it means then in your collection it's so easy to find. But this colour is so unique. It's basically like a setting powder, but has like a pinky tone to it. As you can tell, it's a really light pink colour, but I think this would go so well on everyone's skin tone, and I think it would go well with so many different looks as well. So I got this blush in Celebrated. Okay, so the last three things I got are 3 lipsticks from Smashbox, and I love their lipsticks just because they're so hydrating, similar to the Tarte ones, and they come in a variety of different colours. So I decided to pick up 3. So the first one I got is in the shade Primrose, and I love the packaging of the Smashbox lipsticks. They come in like a little kind of squared off packaging like this, and then they have like a nice kind of like the cap kind of like comes off and it kind of just like slides in. They're so sleek. But this is the shade Primrose. It's a really nice kind of dusky, dark, kind of nudie pink colour. Really nice. I'll do a swatch to show you. That's what the colour looks like, so that's Primrose. I also got this one in the shade Cognic, I think it's called, and this is like a brownie colour. Really, really pretty, and this one actually has some shimmers through it, which is something which I wouldn't go for, but I love shades like this when you're really glowy and bronzy. So I'll do a swatch to show you. When you actually swatch it, it doesn't look really shimmery, but it just has like a really nice sheen to it. It's kind of similar to Velvetetti from MAC, only it's a lot more warmer, I think. And then the last one I got is in Pretty Social, which is just an everyday light kind of pinky colour. It's a really nice cool toned pink. That's what it looks like, so it's a really kind of nice wearable pinky colour. Okay, so that's basically everything I got, and my throat is literally in agony right now, and my voice is starting to kind of change because I've been talking for the longest time, and I've been talking like 100 miles per hour, so I'm really sorry guys if you didn't understand me, but I'm just so excited with all this makeup, and I'm just literally can't even speak right. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will have all the links to the makeup down below, so it's just easier for you guys just to go and click on it. And give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and let me know other videos you'd like me to do down below, like featuring certain products I shown in this video or whatever you guys want. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you didn't see my little update video, I will leave a link to it in the below bar just so you guys kind of have a clear understanding of why I was kind of off for a week, I suppose. As I said, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!